the award-winning Beyond Vaudeville program with your host, Frank Hope, and your co-host, David Green. Frank Diver Dan Reda. Sal Piro and Company. Jim Grosso, nose whistler. Comedian Al Lawrence.
Okay, welcome once again to the Beyond Vaudeville program. Thank you, David, for reading off all the people we're having today. Just a couple of things we want to quick show you before we get underway, and we do have to get underway soon because we have a lot. Just got the all-new second series of the Batman cards, and you got the gum, like okay, and the Heroic Escape and Fantastic Miniature. Oh, I need this one. I got The Man in His Quarry, David. There you look, The Man in His Quarry. Remember I said I was looking for that one? Okay. Also, Nintendo game packs you can get too. You might want to look for those, but I won't open it because there's not much time. Okay. We got a nice letter from Mr. Morton Sanders, PhD, who says he watches the show, and he wants a question answered for him and his friends who are human behavior therapists. And he says, is David's posture and mannerisms an act, or does he have an identifiable behavioral problem? I didn't write that, David. That was a letter that somebody wrote in. Okay. Also, the Laverne and Shirley book with all about Penny Marshall and Cindy Williams gives you everything you need to know. And I read in the book that that they don't even drink beer. They don't even like beer. And it's funny because on the show, right, David, they worked in the brewery. One last thing, how to draw comics the Marvel way. And shows you how to do the comics that we all read. You can just go through and they show you how to do the faces like that. All the little pieces. Okay, our first guest, let's please get to now because we do have a lot. As I said, a lot of you will recognize this person because of he had a very popular show on back in the early 60s, and he's been very busy since then. We're very honored. I'm sorry for the gum. We're very honored to bring with us Mr. Frank Reda, Diver Dan, you'll remember him as. Hey, Frank.
Good to be here. How are you?
I'm fine, and it's a pleasure to have you on here because of all the kids shows, yours is one of the greatest. And I guess not everyone in our audience, but some might be too young to remember. And we just thought maybe we'd show a little clip that we found that Ira Gallen loaned to us, and we'd just like to show it, and so everyone can see, the younger kids who don't remember Diver Dan. If we can see that, please.
What's going on here? I know I hear voices. And that's someone singing. But at the bottom of the sea? Maybe I've been diving too long. It seems to be coming from over there.
Hi there, Georgie Porgy.
Well, Felly, what's new?
I was just on my way to visit the mermaid.
Minerva?
Yep. She promised to sing us a song.
Oh, great.
Well, come along. What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Well, I heard a squeak.
And so did I.
Well, bless my gill and fins.
A new fish. And a cute one.
Oh, she's scared. Oh, come on now, pretty little fish. We won't harm you. I'm Finley the haddock. And this is Georgie the porgy.
Here comes Doc Sturgeon.
Oh, good. Hey,
Oh, that was great, Frank. And I bet that brought back some memories, seeing some of those fish swimming around.
Quite nostalgic.
Now, there were a couple of characters in there. There was a barracuda fish.
That's right.
And he was the evil one.
Baron Barracuda.
Baron Barracuda.
And his henchman, Triggerfish.
Triggerfish. Okay. And so now, how did you get started with that show? How did you what
Well, I was late for the audition, and the producer actually was coming out of the studio, and he for what it's worth, cast me right there on the sidewalk. So there are some who say because I fit physically the preconceived costume that was made.
Did you ever think before that you'd be a Diver Dan? Did you ever think you'd do it like a show like that?
No, but I did always have an interest for things underwater, and of course you see where it is today. It's really taken off. Our show, as you know, was in several languages. Sandy Becker played it here.
Right.
And I just want to stop and say, as a credit to your entrepreneurial skills, unless it was David that found me, you found me, and I don't know how you found Diver Dan. Sajak didn't yet, and the other guys.
Well, it is a real pleasure for us, and we feel very honored that you were here to join us, Mr. Reda, and you are here to join us. But now you've also you've been writing plays and
well, I do the typical actor things. I've done some writing, and of course, when I had hair, I had the helmet on me. Now that I don't have hair, they want me to be without a helmet. You asked me to bring some photos to show.
Is
this a good?
This will be very nostalgic for some of our viewers. Now you have, this was the comic book that you have.
Yeah, I was offered quite a bit of money for this, by the way. I'm not bragging, but from some nostalgia buffs.
And look, can you get a close up on? Look at that. And there, that's you right there in the helmet.
When he made the comic books.
Do you have that anymore? The suit that you?
No, the suit used to hang, and set people used to wipe their hands on it, actually. We did make this in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And for those of you who are curious, would you like me to tell you very quickly how it was made?
Oh, please.
We shot through an aquarium, so some of the fish were real, little minnows swimming.
Okay.
And most of them were wooden.
Okay.
Just hanging on strings. So the puppeteers had a difficult problem trying to keep them flowing smoothly.
Looking like the real fish.
Yeah, and here's another one. And the last one I want to show you.
Get a shot at, oh, there you go. Okay. And with one of the fish there.
Okay, here it is. Now I went from that job, Frank, to all this dust. I went from that job to this job, and I think you might want to get a close-up of that because that's going to surprise you.
Now I can't. Is that the trolley? Let me. What? I can't make it out now.
Okay, that's Ronald McDonald.
Look at that.
I was the first Ronald McDonald in the East.
Really?
So I went from one costume to another, and there he is on his famous train burger.
Okay. Well, look at that.
If you could say it.
That's and you know I have here the McNugget buddies that McDonald's was giving out, and also their this is with the little French fry guys that run around. So I'm very familiar with Ronald McDonald, and that's probably something a lot of the viewers didn't know, was that you went on to become the first one in the East.
Yes, there were two. One was a Chicago guy, a lot of steak and beef out there, and I was the Eastern one.
Oh, wow, that's something that you probably didn't know, right? But most folks. So what's ahead now? Are you going to any Diver Dan reunions or anything like that?
Well, it's funny. Diver Dan never made public appearances. Of course, Ronald McDonald did every franchise that opened, and he went there by train burger. And but we never did make too many public appearances other than going to TV studios for Diver Dan.
Right.
And we'll never forget the memorable night that the mermaid couldn't get into her costume that night.
Oh, the woman that played the mermaid on the show. That was.
That's right. And after a large dinner, she had trouble. It's a very tight costume for those of you who remember.
So it wasn't Daryl Hannah the mermaid. This was someone else before.
This is someone else.
Before
yes.
her.
And Alan Swift did all the voices. Of course, they're all on the credits.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know, Mr. Reda, it's been a great honor to have you here, and I know that you did have another assignment that you had to do today that you had mentioned, and we don't want to keep you from that. So we want to thank you very much for coming on, and thank you for all the great memories of Diver Dan.
All right, my pleasure. Thanks for finding us.
Thank you, Frank.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Wow, that was oh, okay. Now that was something special, I think, right, for all our audience people. Don't you think, David? You kept very quiet during that whole interview. I guess you were enjoying that, just taking it all in. Okay, well, all right, David. Our next guest is from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's like one of those scary movies. And here's the expert on this show, the movie, Sal Piro. Please welcome. And how are you, Sal?
Hi, how are you? How are you?
It's great to have you on. Sal.
Oh, it's really great. I watch this show all the time. And first of all, I'd like to make you an official member of the Rocky Horror Fan Club.
Oh, look at that.
I have one for you, and I have one for David.
There you go, David.
David.
Be gracious, David.
David. Okay, well, I'll make him a member anyway.
All right.
And I brought you a little gift, a piece of memorabilia. Patty Duke's Greatest Hits.
Oh.
I know that you had Sally Field's album on a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And I wanted you to see this.
Oh, and that's the one with the Cousins show, right? With the wow, look, that's special. And she does Yesterday and Donkey Shown and Too Young. All that's very nice, Sal. And thank you very much. And we didn't even ask him to bring something like that. He just did that. That was very nice of you, Sal. Now. I think I'm not too familiar with Rocky Horror, just that you mentioned that you're with it and that you promote it and talk about it.
Well, it's a midnight movie. It plays all around the world, Friday and Saturday nights at midnight. It's a cult movie, and the young people love to go see it over and over. I've been to 1,300 performances of it.
Oh.
And I was in the Guinness Book of World Records a couple of years ago for having seen the movie more than anyone else. And everybody goes and they dress up as the characters and they participate with the film. And it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. I've been doing it over 13 years and it's exciting. It's exciting because you go to see this movie and there's a show in the aisles and people are acting out the movies at the same time. You know how like when you were younger you might acted out things in front of your mirror from movies or records and stuff like that? Now you can go and like do this fantasy in the movie theaters.
Well, 1,300 times. My favorite movie of all time is Hans Christian and Andersen, and I used to do the Thumbelina thing, so it's like that, right?
Right.
And but even that, I've only seen it like maybe 10 times. Even 13. That's a lot of times.
So if you've never seen Rocky Horror before, you're a virgin.
Oh.
That's what they call anybody.
Yeah, we knew that.
Okay. No. All right, David.
What happened to your card, David? Did you lose it?
All right. Well, he's not getting mine. Now, Sal, you brought someone who acts out part of the movie, and maybe you could introduce that person.
I brought with me tonight Delphina, he plays Dr. Frankenfurter, the lead character in the audience group.
Okay.
And he's going to do one of the numbers from Rocky Horror.
Okay. Well, let's have Delphina doing one of the scenes from the movie. We'll see. Is the music ready?
see what's on the slab. I see you shiver with anticipation. But maybe the rain is really to blame. So I'll remove the cause. But not the symptom.
You remember when you're going to pay me.
No, what happened to sound?
2,000.
Okay, David. All right, David.
2,000.
David, sit back, please, so we can talk to the guest.
2,000.
Right. David, I didn't
don't
know
know
it was
where
going to
you
be a
get
little
that
so
money.
wild. Now,
I
relax.
don't know where
All
you
right,
get that
I'm
money.
sorry. All
Just-
right. Sal, thank you for bringing your.
Well, that's
yeah.
it's about it's the Frankenstein story, but instead of Dr. Frankenstein, it's Dr. Frankenfurter, the sweet transvestite of transsexual Transylvania.
Okay.
And it's all about, that's what the movie's all about. Fishnet stockings and absolute pleasure.
Okay. Now, Delphina, so this isn't like a dirty. This isn't dirty though, right?
No, just suggestive, not dirty.
Okay.
Just let your imagination do what you want with it.
Oh, so it's just like imagination.
It's a camp spoof.
Okay. All right.
A lot like Hans Christian Andersen with their pants down, you know.
Oh. Okay. I never thought of it that way. That movie. Have you been doing this long?
8 years.
8 years, and you do it now. There's a theater. Where is this now? Where people can see this?
Well, we've just moved. We were at the 8th Street Playhouse in Manhattan for 11 and a half years, and we just moved to the East Side Cinema, 55th Street and 3rd Avenue, and we're there every Friday and Saturday at midnight. And you can come, and if you're a virgin, you can see the movie for the first time and lose your virginity. Okay. You should come down. You should lose your virginity.
I don't know if
I'll take care of it personally, I guarantee.
Oh, dear. I think I'd rather see it on video or something.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Frank?
Oh, all right, David. Okay, well, maybe, we'll see how things go. Okay, now, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, you will.
All right, I just got caught off guard because I didn't realize that, but it was good, Delphina, thank you. And let's please bring on our next guest so we can have everyone on. This gentleman is a nose whistler. He whistles through his nose. He also sings through his nose. And he's been on several programs, and we're very happy to have him. Please welcome Mr. Jim Grosso, please.
Excuse me.
Hello, Mr. Grosso. How are you? Yeah.
Think they got room for me?
Mic there. And is there another mic there, Sal, or I don't, okay.
I have to use this one.
All right. Now, Mr. Grosso.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure to have you on. Your act is a little more traditional, right, than that. Now, you do. Maybe you could show everyone a little bit of how you do the whistling through your nose.
Okay. It's just we take one deep breath and bring the air up. When the air hits my Adam's apple, I let the air come out through my nose with the song, and this is how it's done.
Wow, that was something. That was hypnotizing, Mr. Grosso. Now you don't cheat. There's nothing coming out of your mouth. It looked like it was.
No, it's
tight.
yeah. I don't have anything in my mouth. I just take one deep breath, like I say, and I bring the air up and let it come out.
Now, can you drink and whistle through your nose? Or?
I've never tried that.
Okay.
Never tried it.
Now you also sing through your nose, right?
Yes, fine. Yeah.
And could you do a little of that for
Yes,
us?
sir.
Maybe?
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
Wow, that's really something, Mr. Grosso. How did you find out you could do these things?
I was 8 years old in grammar school, and I just started, and it came out like that.
Wow.
Not the singing, the whistling. And the whistling I've been just doing about a month ago or so.
Could you teach us to do it, or is it something that you just have to...
I could tell you how to do it if you'd like to learn.
You just breathe in?
No, there's something a little more besides that. You press your teeth down as hard as you can. Now put your tongue behind your top teeth. Press in hard with your tongue, your top teeth. Now close your mouth. No, close your mouth now. Now, take one deep breath and bring the air all the way up. Let the air hit the Adam's apple. Now turn the air into a whistle. Now you look like you're suffocating.
Well, see, obviously it's not easy, and you could try it at home too, but it's hard. Maybe you want to try it, Sal?
But David's crowding me. I'm having trouble here.
Okay, David, give Sal proper room. He's a guest, and you have to give him proper room. All right, Sal, don't. I think he's mad because of Delphina's act.
I didn't sit on his lap.
Okay. Oh dear. Well, please stay with us, Mr. Grosso. We want to make sure we get everyone out, so we want to bring out our next guest, so we have everyone together.
Thank you.
We want to bring out now a comedy writer who also has had a history as a stand-up comic, and I think you'll see why he is a comic, because he's very funny. We'd like to welcome, please, Mr. Al Lawrence to the program. How do you do, Mr. Lawrence? Maybe if we could just move over a little bit, Mr. Grosso.
Difficult.
David,
one of us has to lose some weight.
David, we have to get another guest on, please.
I think it's me.
David. Okay. Oh, we never had this problem before trying to get everyone on this. All right, David, don't go. All right. Well, all right, then be that way if you want to get on. Okay.
David, you could sit on Delphina's lap.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence. I'm sorry we had that little delay there. Maybe if we could just have a mic for Mr. Lawrence. Thank you, Sal. Oh, Sal, you're so helpful. You should be the co-host, and maybe we don't even need David on anymore. You got it, Mr. Lawrence?
Sure do.
Okay. Let me move that pole so it's not in your way.
Not at all.
Oh, they're all cords. I'll just throw it on the floor. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry. All right. Mr. Lawrence, now, why don't you tell us some of your jokes so people have an idea how funny you are.
Well, coming down here, I bumped into ex-President Ford on the elevator.
Ex-President Ford?
And I said, pardon me. He says, I don't do that anymore.
Okay. And what about the...
Why don't you laugh? I mean, what are your lips chapped or what?
Now, you had the Japanese joke with the wedding.
Well, yes, so last week I went to a Japanese wedding. Instead of throwing rice, they threw transistors.
Now,
thank you.
You have written for Jackie Gale.
Yes, I have.
And his brother is also a comic, you said?
Yeah, that's right. And Marty Gale's his comedian.
Marty Gale?
His brother.
Jackie and Marty Gale.
Although Jackie's more successful. He works Playboy clubs and he works Vegas.
Okay, but maybe Marty's a little younger and he'll too be like successful.
Well, he's more familiar. He's more actually known in resorts, mountains.
Okay.
And he may go back there as a last resort.
Okay. Now you, see, you just slide the jokes in when
right in there.
People don't expect them.
It's called ad-libbing.
Ad-libbing.
That's
Okay.
It.
And how did you discover that you were a comic? Like, how did you find out you could do comedy?
Well, when I was young, I used to go to a lot of parties, and I just found that, and everybody got up and did their thing, and I got up, and people responded very well to me, so I...
Okay, like with the lampshade on the head and that...
things like that, yeah.
Okay.
I say, everybody, lighten up.
Now, have you others, any of you others tried being a comedian or telling jokes or anything like that? You've tried that, Delphina, and what kind of jokes did you tell?
Well, aside from doing this, I do female impersonations.
Okay.
So what I do is I'll do like a whole Bette Midler act. I'll go from like 1973 when she started, here in the city, and then I'll work my way up to, her beaches look where she's all classy and sophisticated now, but I like the trashier bed better. Would you like to hear one?
Oh, okay. Maybe, Mr. Lawrence, if we could just hand the mic so we can hear the impersonation. Okay, Bette Midler. This is the one in the Woman in the Beaches movie.
Yeah, now she looks like a beached whale, but that wasn't her fault.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, you know, come on. It's hard keeping abreast these days. Anyway, you know, I'll never forget it, you know. I was in bed with my boyfriend Ernie one night, and he said to me, Soph, what happened to your boobs? They've gotten so large. I said to him, Ernie, I bought a magic mirror, and I hung it behind the door. So Ernie got up, he ran out of the bed, he stood behind the mirror, you know, in front of the mirror, and said, mirror, mirror, on the door, make my organ touch the floor. Well, with that, his legs just fell off.
Oh.
I'll tell you, he has no luck in or out of bed. It's just, you know, one of those things.
Okay. Well, David, see what you're missing wherever you went. Wherever. Now, that was a little blue, but now, do you, Mr. Lawrence, do you work blue at all?
No, I don't.
You're more of a traditional.
More or less. Yeah, because blue stuff, you're very limited what you can do. Club, this way, if you work clean, you can do a lot of what you call TV work.
Right.
And I've done a lot of television work. Last week, I fixed 2 TV sets.
Oh. Okay. Well, we have to wrap up, and we're just going to play a little piece from the Tony album with Anthony Newley, doing the Pop Goes the Weasel song. And we want to thank all of you for coming on. You've all been great guests, Mr. Lawrence, Mr. Grosso, Mr. Piro, and Delphina, and also Frank Reda. Thank you very much for coming on. And David, maybe you're going to be replaced by a new co-host.
Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Yeah. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Every night when I go out, the weasel's on the table. Take a stick and knock it off. Pop goes the weasel.